In Tracy's book, Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life, he said that the first step to changing your life is to get rid of negative emotions. He said specifically in chapter 2, there is a law of substitution which states that your mind can only hold one thought at a time, either positive or negative, and that you can substitute a negative thought for a positive thought whenever you choose. He further said that there's a law of habit that states that any emotion or action that you repeat over and over will eventually become a habit. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Butilola Oyekusibe. This is a channel where I share skills, especially soft skills, with people in order to live the best life. So if you are new to this channel, please press the subscribe button down below, click the notification bell, give me a thumbs up, and after the video, please ask whatever question that you have or comment. Be sure that I'm going to answer your question, and of course I'll give a heart for your comment. Thank you. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you ways of getting rid of negative emotions. There's no how across board in your relationship with people. As a parent, you relate with your children. As a spouse, you relate with your partner. As an employee, as an employer, across board, you relate with people. And so, as a result of this, there's no how a negative emotion, one way or the other, will not take root in your mind. And there are major ways of projecting these negative emotions to the world and to other people. And what are these? You project negative emotion through anger, through grudge, and through silent treatment. And you will agree with me that these have destroyed several relationships, have led to people quitting their jobs, have led to people divorcing their spouses, have led to strained relationship between parents and children. And so, according to the Russian philosopher Peter Ouspensky, he said there are four major causes of negative emotions. And they are justification, identification, inward considering, and blame. And so the major leap forward to live a better life is to systematically get rid, one after the other, these causes of negative emotions in order to live the best life. And so the number one way of getting rid of negative emotion is to stop justifying. And what is justification, you may ask? Justification is when you rationalize or you create a reason for your anger and unhappiness. You tell yourself and every other person that cares to listen the reason why you deserve to be angry and why the other person made you feel what you are felt. So instead of justifying the anger, you must use your imagination to excuse the other person or to simply let go of the unhappy situation. You simply get over it and move on with your life. It's as simple as that. Number two, don't take it personally. Whatever may have caused that negative emotion should not be taken personally. And how do you do this? You do this by separating yourself or detaching yourself from the person or the situation that made you feel angry in the first place. This will encourage you to step back mentally and to look at the situation objectively, and then you begin to take steps in resolving it as time goes on. Number three way of getting rid of negative emotions is to disregard the opinions of others. It could be that the other person has said something bad about you, has said something that you don't like behind your back. It's important that you disregard whatever opinion the other person has about you and move on with your life. And how do you do this successfully? You can disregard the opinion of other people successfully by having a self ideal of the kind of person that you want to be, and without minding what others are saying about you, what others are saying to your boss about you, what others are saying to other colleagues, what others are saying about your parents, about your children. You must keep striving towards the self ideal that you have in your mind. And when you do this, you keep earning the respect of the people that you look up to. It's not easy to do, but by the time you start doing it over and over, you see that it becomes a habit for you and it becomes something that you can handle, and you begin to see yourself in a new light and in a new way. And number 4 way of getting rid of negative emotions is to accept responsibility. What? You mean I should accept responsibility even when everybody knows that I'm justified to be angry? Yes, accept 100% responsibility. When you accept responsibility, all the energy that the anger requires is automatically cut off, and then the idea of blame is cancelled out by the decision to accept responsibility. It doesn't matter if you or the other person is responsible for the anger or not. And by the time you keep doing this, you begin to look at your word with a positive and benevolent worldview instead of negative and malevolent worldview. And then you begin to show kindness even to the other person. You begin to show kindness to yourself, and you begin to see the world as a good place to live in. And by the time you begin to do this, you affect others positively, and others begin to look up to you as a perfect role model to emulate. It may not be easy to stop justifying. It may not be easy to not take things personally. It may not be easy to disregard the opinions of others. And most especially, it is not easy to accept responsibility, especially for an action that you know you did not do. But by the time you keep doing this, remember the law of habit, that any emotion or action that you repeat over and over will eventually become a habit for you. And then you'll be a paragon of kindness and beauty, and you affect your world positively. So that will be it on this video, how to get rid of negative emotions. I'll be expecting to see you in my next video. Please, if you are yet to subscribe, do so now. Please click the red button to subscribe, press the notification bell, give me a thumbs up, and of course, whatever question or comment, please put it down below, and you'll be sure that I will attend to it one after the other. I'll see you again in my next video. See you then. Bye.